Hey, this is Steve from Brand Salt Marketing. Today I want to do an on-the-fly product research tutorial. I'm using Helium 10's Black Box tool, which is an Amazon product research tool. It has a lot of filters over here, and it scans the Amazon catalog for products. So the categories I chose at random: automotive, industrial and scientific, office products, tools and home improvement. I want to find a product that's making at least $20,000 a month in sales. The price point between $20 and $80, and a review count of 100 or less, because I want to find a product that I'll be able to compete with if I'm a new seller, with only a couple reviews. So the difference between, for a customer, between someone who has 50 reviews and 5 reviews, not so great as when compared to, let's say, 1,000 reviews, right? The person is much more likely to click on the product with 1,000 reviews. So, and the review rating I want to find is 4, because I want to find something that could be improved upon, or that people are not so happy with, and yet it's still selling. And that way I could have a one up if I focus on product quality or listing quality. The weight, I put it here, 5 pounds and under. I'm not sure if this is going to limit the search too much, but and the number of sellers I put as 1, because I want to find private label products, or products that are not being sold, brand names where there's going to be a lot of wholesalers on the listings. The shipping size tier, I also put a filter here for standard size. So I did a search, and 58 products showed up. So what I do is I just go through this tool and I open up all these products into tabs, and I go into the tab. This is the first product, the medical freeze spray. What I try to do is I just try to understand briefly the product, and I pick out the keyword. The main keyword here is medical freeze spray. So, and then I'll do a search for that in Amazon. Before that, though, I like to check out the listing, like what's going on with this listing. This is selling. They're grossing well over $20,000 a month with this product. They don't have good reviews. The pictures are terrible. The bullet points are actually, you have to scroll down, because this is industrial and scientific. So here are the bullet points. Very short, basic technical information. Also the product description. A lot's left to the imagination. So what I do is I did a search, medical freeze spray, and what I'm gonna do. Here are the search results. You can see over across the whole niche, right? You can see that the pictures are very poor. People are not really putting in a lot of effort here. So I run using the Helium 10 X-ray tool. And what this tool does is it scans the search results and brings up all the data, so you can see everything all at once. So trying to keep this video as short as possible. I won't go in depth. There's a lot of information here to understand, this market and this niche, what's going on here with these products. But one of the main parts that you look at is here in the sales column. How many sales, the first 10 or so organic results are there? Is there a lot of demand for this product? So this one here is actually wart removal. So it's actually a different product. Write down all those other ideas and get back to them later. But this one that we found is selling over 1,000. Its rating is 3.5, means that people are not so happy with it. There's a what to improve on. Tells me that people really need this medical freeze spray. The review count across the first page is very low, basically, except for these sellers who, have a few. They're not selling 1,000, which is also something that I'd want to research more. This ETL Solutions, is that a brand name of medical freeze? Are they the only official ones or something, and that's why they're selling 5 times as many as everyone else? Or have they just been here longer? It's unclear, so you have to do some more in-depth research. But from these numbers alone, it looks like this is an opportunity. So what do you know? We got lucky. The first product I opened up seems to be something that's interesting. We could look further into it. A lot of times, most of the times, product research does not happen that way. I use the software, the Helium 10 black box tool, to start as kind of a seed, and I go from there. A lot of times, I don't often go back to the black box tool after I used it the first time. I just, from the page. Now I've got all these. I didn't think of medical freezer spray on my way to work this morning, obviously, but now I've got all these things with freezer. You could use the word freezer and then let the Amazon search bar tell you what people are searching for: freezer tape, freezer organizer, freezer labels, whatever, and then spray. Maybe there's other types of Oh wow, freezer spray for chocolate. I didn't, you know, that sounds really interesting. So what is that all about? And you just go from idea to idea, and then once we're here, I'll see another idea, and yeah, that's my product research tutorial. Hope you guys find it useful.